13-3 run over these last few Prize Picks videos. Let's keep it going. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Craig Bennett, aka CashKeg, back with another NBA Prize Picks video. Thought we had the sweep yesterday. Niang missed a couple easy shots there, I thought, in that first half. So he didn't get there, but Caris LeVert easily got there. We were on that line super early at 6.5 assists. That thing moved up to 7.5, I believe. Still crushed that number. Nurk, the wagon at first half, got done when he needed to get done. And then Abaji got there in points. Like I said, a little nervous about that play, but he did get there second and kind of on that team shooting the ball with Emmanuel quickly out. So 3-1, 13-3 run. If we add in the Underdog video, 15-4 run over our last few days doing these videos. Easily got there in the Jaren Jackson under rebounds. He's just not doing it, and the chances weren't there for him. Caris LeVert easily crushed his points and assists. And then Gary Trent did not get there. Just missed it. I think he had finished with 18 points, and that line moved back down to 19.5. But still, overall, pretty good day. Shows some things going on. Some screenshots of some wins for our subscribers. And if you don't have that account, use that promo code CashKeg and get 100% instant deposit match up to $100. Link is in the description below. Let's talk some plays. All right, Prize Picks desktop is up here. We are going to talk about 4 plays. One guy that I'm going to talk about a first half and a regular play like we do sometimes. The projection was just massive, and I kind of looked at it, and yes, there is one injury news that I think is kind of why that is. Still makes me nervous. Not a player that I love taking. So I'm going to preface this by these plays so far make me a little nervous. There wasn't nothing that really stood out that I just loved. But this is what I found. This is what I'm going to go with. I'm going to play these plays, but this first one, we're going to go over to our projection EV tool. Opened this thing up this morning, and I was like, Clint Capela? What? 2 days ago, he screwed it 2 6-mans of mine. But looking at this, I was like, man, we got to project at 29.58 points, rebounds, and assists. I mean, just all over the top of this. Then we look at his first half tool. This is a tool we have. If you want to look at first half, we got a nice little tool here that pulls up our projections for points, rebounds, and assists first half. He's top as well, 11.5 at 13.19. So I think, again, you can kind of go both ways here with Capela, with Clint. They're going to need him up against Nurk. If you take out last game, this is what Jalen Johnson was playing. If you take out last game against the Lakers, he just did not get there. But before that, cleared it each of his last 5 times, 12, 13, 16, 17, and 23. Again, if head-to-head against Nurk this season, just once a season, put up 14 against him on February 2nd and only played 9 minutes that first half, which, again, that's not a ton. He usually plays around 12 to 13, so got there at 9. So I don't mind taking a shot at him. I know if you don't want to play this, I completely understand. It's one of those plays where he'll make you nervous here. And then if we want to look at, over on the full game for him, my only worry is, does this thing get out of hand like it did against the Lakers, and you'll get fourth quarter run, right? That's really my only concern here going up against Phoenix with all these guys being out. That's why I kind of bring up the first half, because this might be your safer bet. And I just bring that up just for that reason. We kind of very similar situation we talked about a few days ago, and we talked about Wendell Carter Jr. And if you took the first half, you cleared it. If you took the full game, you didn't. But if you go full game here with Capela, and this thing stays remotely close, 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He has cleared this number in 7 of his last 9 games. And again, even against the Lakers, he had 19 and only played 20 minutes. And so he's playing decent minutes here. Should have to play even more minutes, I think, with Jalen Johnson. They just don't have any real big bodies down there. So 22.5, I have no problem playing. If you want to play a safer number, maybe you look at points here at 7.5. You want to take a Green Goblin. If you want to look at, I think that's where I'm looking at. Either points and rebounds at 21.5, or points, rebounds, and assists at 22.5. The one game he did play, he put up 21 against Phoenix, played 20 minutes again against Nurk. So as you can tell, he put up a ton in the first half, but not so much in the second. So I think both of these are in play. Again, if we go over a tool and see where he's at here and look at Capela, Again, we got him 27.82 for points and rebounds. DraftKings has it minus 120 on the over here. That's probably where I'd lean. If you want to do points, rebounds, and assists, I get it. He's not a ton of assists here, but he has had some assists in the game against Utah and the Clippers before that in 4 and 3. So we might just roll with the 22.5, just with being one more. I don't mind either one, but again, it's going to make you feel a little uncomfortable here, especially if he screwed you against that Lakers game. Just going to have to have a short-term memory if you do want to play this, but that's my reason and my analysis playing him. The next one we're going to look at, we're going to dive into, is we're going to go to an old, with NCAA coming up, I'm a Fighting Illini fan, kind of grew up watching them. So Ayo Dosunmu, Fighting Illini here. And we're going to go 4.5 assists on him on this number here. Where is it at? Did it get pulled? Please don't tell me it got pulled already. Well, again, more fun trying to do videos, and then he gets pulled here. So, the 4.5 assist number is pulled here. So, anyways, I'm going to pull up here to 3.5, and we'll talk about this a little bit because this is the play I wanted at the 4.5 number. If it does come back, that's where I'm looking at. If you go the 3.5 number to Green Goblin, he's cleared this in 9 of his last 10 games. Last 2 games, he's played 9 and 10 assists. There is some injury consideration with Kobe White's a game time decision. So is Alex Caruso. So if those guys were going to be out, but he's playing a ton of minutes, 38 minutes average over his last 10 games. And Ayu's just doing a ton. If we look at his potential assists last 2 games, 11 and 12, and he converted 9 and 10. So super efficient in what he's doing. Again, if that 4.5 comes back, that's what I want. If you want to take a shot at the 6.5, I'm perfectly fine with that as well. This is going to be way safer. But again, that 4.5 was what I was looking at. And again, by the time I got up this video, they yanked him off the board. So that's what I'm looking at. That 4.5 comes back. That's what I played this morning and threw him up here. So Ayo Dosunmu, we're going to go more than 3 or 4.5 assists. But if you got to get the 3.5 for the Goblin, that's where I would go, the safer bet. And the last one has just been a wagon for us here. Jalen Green. Again, I was looking for a rebound prop for him. That's what I really wanted. I wanted a rebound projection for him. They don't have it. They do have the Green Goblin. Again, this is one I would easily play at the 4.5. I liked it at 5.5. It was juiced on the over. You wouldn't think that it would rise his rebounds, but since Şengün went down, last 4 games, 7, 8, 11, and 10 rebounds, and 14, 13, 16, and 14 rebound chances. It's just insane as a guard here. And they're middle of the pack in rebounds in Chicago, right there, right in the middle of the NBA, but he just gets after it rebound wise. So again, if you want to look at another Green Goblin that's safer, is that one. If they bring back the 5.5, that's where I'm kind of looking at it. But what I think you can do here is you can look at points and rebounds here at the 38.5 points and rebounds is where I would look at this. Just because his rebound chances have been there since Şengün going down. Now, if you look at this, yes, he's played Washington twice and put up 45 and 52. They're a horrific team. But he did play Cleveland and put up 37. So I don't mind taking a shot at the 30.5 there. If we kind of go over and see what we have to offer at Jalen Green projection-wise, we have him at 32.79. Again, there's no rebounds here for his for that play at the 5.5. That's where I really want to play. If you can get 5.5 somewhere else, that's where I would look at over the points. But I still think the 30.5 is really in play. Like I said, double-digit rebound, potential rebounds, but then field goal attempts. Last 3 games, man, 23, 20, and 21, and shooting the ball exceptionally well, 65%, 45, and 57. So I'm going to go with this 30.5, unless the 5.5, sneaks its way in. And then I will still play. If you're looking for the Green Goblins, these would be probably the 2 that I would look at. I'm not going to count these as official plays. I'm going to do the 4.5 for Ayo. That's where the line's going to be. But since, kind of do this on the fly with them pulling this before I was able to talk about it, that's where we're going to lean here for this. So that's what we're looking at here. Again, we had some nice wins from some of our customers yesterday. Thought I'd throw this one up. Nice 3-man here for him. Big win. Another one I pulled up there for a customer win. And here, we've had 7 25x wins in March that we've given out to all of our elite customers. Really like Shags pulled this together with everyone knows this dunk, right? I mean, just dunking on PrizePicks here. But that dunk was just amazing. I thought this was a cool little graphic he put together. And then, yeah, here was some Underdog stuff that took 2 of the plays we had yesterday. One of the customers threw one of his own in there, cashed that for 15. And then this one, same kind of thing. Took the 2 plays we talked about, threw his own in here, and got that one as well. So, again, yeah, lots of stuff going on over at dailyedgesports.com. I am looking for my baseball play here. It's looking pretty good so far. Only 2 Ks with Musgrove through 2 innings. I had the under 5.5 I gave out yesterday. He's pitched 53 pitches through 2 innings. So I don't think he's going to go much deeper, probably 75 pitches. So that should be a nice little cash for us as well for baseball. Looking forward to that season. Just have so much going on. So appreciate you guys again. 7. Let's see if we can get to 10 before the end of March. Again, appreciate you guys. Have a fantastic Thursday. See you guys on the flip side. Doses.